We're talking about a character that is called Shimir bin Diljoshan. Now, Shimir bin Diljoshan was one of the most detested figures for Muslims because of his role in the tragedy of Karbala. He's one of the most hated characters. And today we're going to be talking about his story so we learn from his story and make sure that we don't take the same path as him. At first, he did not accept the Prophet's call to Islam. He did not want to become Muslim. But after the conquest of Mecca, he was forced and he converted into Islam. And Shimir originally was amongst the army of Imam Ali in the Battle of Siffin. So Imam Ali fought a battle and it was called the Battle of Siffin, and Shimir actually fought with Imam Ali against the enemies. So he was with Imam Ali, but he didn't have a good intention. His intention was that he wanted to get money out of this. He wanted to become wealthy. And later he turned away from the Imam and he became an enemy to him and his family. Shimir also was from the same tribe and family as Lady Aimen and the mother of Al-Abbas. And what Shimir did was, on the evening before Ashura, he came close to the camp of Imam Hussein and addressed Al-Abbas and his brothers. He told them, because we are related, I want you to leave Imam Hussein and I will make sure that you stay safe and alive and become loyal to us and Yazid. And Abbas refused this, and he did not accept the words of Shimir, of course, because Abbas knew that Shimir was an enemy of Ahlul Bayt. And Abu al-Fadl Abbas and his brothers remained loyal to Imam Hussein. And in the morning of the day of Ashura, Shimir became a commander of the enemy's army. So he became a big soldier in that army, which means he was going to play a big role in killing Imam Hussein and his family. And when approaching the tents of Imam Hussein, he was faced with a ditch, a hole, and there was burning wood around the tent. So he wanted to get close to the tents, but he couldn't. Why? Because there was a hole and there was fire. And they did that to protect Imam Hussein and his family. This got Shimir really angry. He wanted to go and attack the women and the children because he was a violent, angry man. And he said rude words to Imam Hussein. And Imam Hussein as well was giving a speech to the enemy's army and telling them, don't you know who I am? I am the grandson of the Prophet. I am trying to help you live a better, more peaceful life. But Shimir was not happy with this, and he would constantly cut the Imam's speech. So we're going to just take a quick pause there, do a craft, come back, and we're going to finish the story of Shimir.
In the pack today, we'll be doing the poster of our awaited Imam al-Hujjah, Ajjalallah Farajah. Imam al-Mahdi is the only Imam who is still living. We might not recognize him, but he knows us and takes care of us too. This poster is full of activities to do to remember our Imam. First, let's get to know him a bit. Use the same colour to colour the two shapes with sentences that complete each other. I've chosen orange to colour in the name of Mother, which is Lady Nargis, of course. Then I've used the purple to colour Imam Mehdi's first name, which is Muhammad. And so on till we colour all the parts.
To serve in any way the locals come. We are on our way to you, Ya Hussein.
Look for these hidden flowers. Fill in the next part of the poster with what you think the Imam would like of us to do.
Did you do that, Crafts? Welcome back, by the way. So before the crafts, we were talking about Shimir bin al-Jawshan and how much of a hated character he was in our Islamic history. We know that on the day of Ashura, he committed many crimes against the Ahlul Bayt. He got the soldiers to attack the tents of the Ahlul Bayt and called for fire to burn the tent. And he even got horses to step on the Imams and the Ahlul Bayt's bodies. There are different narrations over who killed Imam Hussein, but one of the narrations says it was Shimir bin al-Jawshan who killed Imam Hussein. And he also wanted to kill Imam Sajjad, but he was stopped from doing so just because Imam Sajjad was ill. So we know that Shimir acted in the most hateful of ways. No one should ever do that to anyone. At the court of Yazid, Shimir gave an insulting speech about Imam Hussein and his companions. It was so rude. A few years later, a movement under the leadership of someone called Al-Mukhtar al-Thaqafi, they killed Shimir and they got their revenge from all of the things that he did. And Shimir does not have a grave. We don't know where he was buried and where he is. And that is what happens to the enemies of the Ahlul Bayt that do such crimes. Insha'Allah, God removes us from his enemies and instead we go with the Ahlul Bayt and the Imams. Thank you and we'll see you next time.
May Allah remove his mercy from all the enemies of Prophet Muhammad and the holy Ahlul Bayt.